How to manage your life energy wisely. Running through life, we often forget about ourselves. We forget what is good for us. We run through life doing tasks at work and family duties, but we don't think about our inner energy. And it is this that affects the quality of our lives and the amount of vitality we have. If you want to change something in your life, if you want to achieve something more in terms of development, professional success, family life, hobbies. If you want to achieve something more, you need to take care of your inner energy so that you have the strength to set out and persist in your journey towards a better future. We all know that a day has 24 hours, and there is no way to get even an extra 2 hours. Whether one is unemployed or working. It doesn't matter if one has children or not. It doesn't matter if someone is a millionaire, a president, a prime minister, a blue-collar worker, or a homemaker. Everyone's day has 24 hours. Of course, our productivity during the day depends on organizing our work and optimizing our tasks, but time cannot be stopped. That's why today I want to tell you about inner energy. About the life energy you have inside you, and on which it depends whether you have the strength to do something or not. First of all, you need to know that, like time, everyone's energy is limited. Unlike time, however, life energy is a renewable source. Our body obtains energy all the time from food, from the environment, from nature, from what we do, and from sleep. Each day, however, we have only a certain amount of energy at our disposal. Your task is to use it wisely, remembering that everything you do affects you. Everything you give your attention to, every task you perform, everything that absorbs you, also consumes a certain amount of your energy. People who have children know this very well. Children can really suck up a lot of energy. Even when parents don't directly devote time to their children, the sheer attention and responsibility for the child makes some part of the energy drain out of them. It's perfectly felt when the kids go off to visit the grandparents, or go to camp. Suddenly the parents feel they've regained half a day, and the parents feel 10 years younger. Another example is browsing social networks. It seems effortless to browse them, but these portals vying for your attention display alerts to you demanding your action, your attention, your energy. Your main task is to determine what you want to give your attention to, and what or who you won't give it to. Ultimately, you must remember what is good for you. You have to remember yourself. Some of the most important things that give you energy include: 1. Sleep. A good night's sleep is the foundation of life and the primary source of our regeneration and recovery of vital energy. Of course, for a few days we can reduce the daily amount of sleep, give up an hour or 3, in order to devote time to something that is important, enjoyable, or necessary for us. Ultimately, however, we need to sleep. And sleep deficiencies accumulate, and eventually we will pay for not getting enough sleep, either with lack of energy, lack of concentration, physical exhaustion, or illness. 2. Food. Food is a very important source of energy, but at the same time it can be a poison, and can take that energy away from us. Alcohol, meat, sweets, oversized meals are just a few examples of when food takes away our energy. On the other hand, good water, vegetables, healthy food prepared with love, portions of the right size, are the basis for powering our body and supporting the work of our body and brain. 3. Relationships with loved ones. It doesn't matter if it's family, partner, friends, or any group you feel comfortable with. Living with other people, being part of a community of some kind, has even been pointed out as one of the elements to ensure longevity. 4. Physical activity. And it doesn't have to be playing sports. I mean physical activity understood as movement, the exertion of our bodies. As humans, we need to move. We can't sit around all day. Even lying down for too long causes bed sores and significant strain on our bodies. Immobility can even lead to death. Being young, one hardly feels this, but at a certain age, when one gets up after sitting for an hour, it takes a while to stretch bones, stretch muscles, and start walking freely again. Knowing the most important things that give us energy, it is worth realizing also what takes it away from us. Among the things that most, or most often, take away our energy I include 1. Stress. You can deal with it better or worse, you can train yourself in relaxation techniques, and work on worrying less. However, stress affects each of us. It is estimated that stress is the leading cause of death in the world. Not directly, of course. Stress is a stealth killer, causing cancer, promoting nervous diseases, alcoholism, and heart attacks. STEs at the same time makes us not take time for what is good for us. Consequently, we harm ourselves doubly, while at the same time we harm ourselves with stress. We deprive ourselves of things that are good for us, and at the same time we often overeat unhealthy food, which further poisons our body. 2. Lack of sleep. As we have already mentioned, sleep gives us energy. Its deficiency, on the other hand, has the opposite effect. It causes our organs to start working improperly, and the whole hormonal economy in our body is disturbed. Depending on our age and activity, we need different amounts of sleep, but it is accepted that the optimal amount of sleep is between 6 and 8 hours per night. 3. Poor diet. Eating unhealthy things and too much takes away our energy in a significant way. Notice that after eating some things you want to sleep and need to drink coffee to be able to function actively. This is the simplest example confirming that a meal that is too large or poorly balanced forces our body to devote energy to digestion, thus taking energy away from other organs, including the brain. For the next few minutes, analyze your last 3 weeks. List on a piece of paper the things that give you energy and those that take energy away from you. And now resolve that for the next week, you will do more of what promotes your recovery and avoid that which robs you of your strength.